Welcome to FactStory. Self-discipline is not just about restrictions. It's about freedom. Freedom to achieve, grow, and live your life to its fullest potential. Join us as we unfold the secrets to mastering self-discipline, overcoming challenges, and transforming your life. Understanding self-discipline. Self-discipline is the ability to control one's feelings and overcome one's weaknesses. It's about making decisions and taking actions that align with one's goals and values, even when one doesn't feel like it. But it's important to distinguish self-discipline from external discipline. Unlike external discipline, which is imposed by others, self-discipline comes from within. It's a personal commitment to oneself and one's goals. Self-discipline touches every facet of our lives. It influences our finances, health, academic achievements, and career success. For instance, self-discipline in financial management means setting and adhering to a budget, avoiding impulsive purchases, and saving for the future. Health-wise, it involves making choices that benefit your well-being in the long run. The challenges of self-discipline. Self-discipline struggles often arise from unclear goals, fading motivation, unrealistic expectations, and habits that don't align with your aims. Inconsistencies in routine, lack of accountability, and barriers such as stress and fatigue also make discipline harder. Discipline difficulties stem from biological and psychological factors affecting self-control. Neurotransmitters like dopamine, which influence motivation and pleasure, and variations in brain structure and function, especially in the prefrontal cortex, play key roles. Genetic traits, sleep quality, and energy levels can also affect discipline, making it hard to focus and resist temptations. Psychologically, self-control is seen as limited, easily drained by stress, anxiety, and depression, reducing motivation and making discipline challenging. Understanding these interactions helps identify why staying disciplined is tough and guides the creation of personalized strategies for better self-management. The consequences of lacking self-discipline. Lacking self-discipline can profoundly affect every aspect of our lives, and its impact can be both immediate and long-lasting. Without self-discipline, our goals and aspirations remain out of reach, leading to a cycle of unfulfilled potential and regret. In our personal lives, a lack of self-discipline can lead to various negative outcomes. Unmet commitments and broken promises may cause relationships to suffer. Health can deteriorate when we fail to maintain healthy habits, leading to issues such as obesity, stress, and related diseases. Financially, without the discipline to budget or save, we may find ourselves in precarious situations, burdened by debt, and unable to afford emergencies or plan for the future. Professionally, the consequences are equally stark. A lack of discipline can manifest as missed deadlines, poor work quality, and stalled career progression. Opportunities for advancement may pass by as those who are more disciplined seize them. Over time, this can lead to dissatisfaction, regret, and the realization that one's professional life has not fulfilled its potential. The emotional and psychological effects of lacking self-discipline can be the most profound. The cycle of setting goals and consistently failing to meet them erodes self-confidence. It can lead to feelings of helplessness and resignation. This mindset, in turn, makes it even harder to cultivate discipline, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of unfulfillment. I myself am someone who has had to bear the consequences of a lack of self-discipline, such as feeling stressed and out of control in life. Although the period wasn't too long and the consequences weren't too severe, I have somewhat realized that if it continues, the consequences will be more serious, and I'm determined to improve myself to have a better and happier life. How to cultivate self-discipline. Cultivating self-discipline is a journey that requires dedication, strategy, and understanding one's behaviors and motivations. It's about creating an environment where disciplined actions become not just a choice, but a reflex. Consistency in self-discipline doesn't rely on bursts of motivation, but on the bedrock of solid habits and routines. Let's explore how you can build and maintain this foundation across different facets of your life. The first step is to establish clear, actionable goals to achieve consistency in self-discipline. These goals give direction and purpose to your actions. But setting goals is just the beginning. The real challenge and the key to self-discipline lies in building and maintaining routines that move you toward these goals day in and day out. Start small. Begin with tiny habits that are relatively easy to incorporate into daily life. This could be as simple as making your bed each morning or writing down 3 things you're grateful for each night. Small wins build momentum and confidence, making it easier to tackle harder challenges. Create a routine. Design a daily or weekly routine incorporating activities leading to your goals. If you aim to get fit, schedule your workouts at the same time each day. For financial goals, set a weekly review of your spending and savings. Consistency in these routines reduces the mental effort required to make decisions, turning productive actions into automatic behaviors. Monitor and adjust. Keep track of your progress and be prepared to adjust your routines as needed. Life is unpredictable, and flexibility is critical to maintaining consistency. If you find a particular habit isn't serving you, tweak it until it fits. Accountability. Share your goals and progress with someone you trust. Accountability can significantly increase your commitment to your routines. Whether it's a friend, family member, or online community, having someone to report to can provide an extra layer of motivation. We've covered the what, why, and how of self-discipline, highlighting its importance in personal growth and success. Remember, the journey to self-discipline is a personal one, filled with its own set of challenges and rewards. We encourage you to take the first step today and transform your life. Share your stories of self-discipline in the comments below. What worked for you? What challenges did you face? If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to FactStory for more motivational content. Let's embrace the discipline that leads to freedom and success.